All right, now I want to take up a couple questions before we start, just so that you're on the right track here. Okay, first of all, you don't always have to go ahead and do the multiplying because you can use mental math as usual. So here we have 10%. Well, 10% we know is the same as dividing by 10. Okay, so we're simply going to move our decimal one place. So that's 2.73. 1% is basically 1 over 100, which means we're dividing by 100. So 1% of this, we're going to move our decimal over 2 places, so the answer is going to be 0.306. So we didn't need to go through the whole hardcore mathematical multiplying everything together, that stuff. We didn't need to do all that. Just use your mental math. All right, 20%. Now 20%, what we could do instead is turn it into 10% and 10%. And then add those two up, because we know 10% plus 10% gives us 20%. So 10% of 4.84 is going to be, of 48.4 is going to be 4.84, because we're moving the decimal one place. And another 10% will be the same, 4.84. Now we're just going to add those two up, boom, we get 20%. So 8, 16, and 9, so the answer will be 9.68. Let's go down, down, to number 2. Number 2. So here we're getting more complicated numbers. We're going to have to go old school multiplication. So let's move this out of the way and this out of the way, and we can work on this. So 18% is going to convert to 0.18 of converts to multiply, and it's going to be 18% times, so 0.18 times 36. So 36 times 0.18, 8 times 6 is 48, 8 times 3 is 24, plus 4 is 28, bring down a 0, 1 times 6 is 6, 1 times 3 is 3. My answer will be 648, and because I've got a decimal here, that's 2 decimal places over, it's going to be 6.48. Very simple. I can pop up my calculator, check that again, 36 times 0.18, and boom, 6.48, I am correct. Let's go to another question. Let's go to number 3, 3A. So 3A, 25% of 59.99. So I need to do 0.25 times 59.99. And I'm going to set that up here. 59.99 and 0.25. Don't be lazy. Do the multiplication. 9 times 5 is 45. Carry the 4. 9 times 5 is 45. Add the 4, makes it 49. Don't forget to carry your 4. 9 times 5 is 45 again. Add my 4. 49. Carry my 4. Now we're at 5 times 5, 25, plus my 4, makes it 29. Bring down a 0. 2 times 9 is 18, carry the 1. Let me change the color so I can keep track. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 9 is 18 plus my 1, so that makes it 19, carry the 1. 2 times 9 is 18, plus the 1 is 19, carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1, that gives me 11. Yeah, it's complicated. You can do it. Do it twice if you didn't get it the first time. 5, 17, carry the 1. 19, carry the 1. 19, carry the 1. 4 and 1. Big number there. Where do I put the decimal? Line up a line over there. Count 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places. So I need 4 decimal places from the right. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shout with disbelief at how amazing you are. Our answer is going to be 14 point, well, we need 2 decimal points here. So we're going to have to put a decimal. I'll rewrite it here. It's a bit large. 14.9975. We're going to have to place a decimal. We're going to have to round this decimal either up or down. Because 7 is above 5, we round that up to 10, which means it turns to a 0, and the 9 rounds up as well, so it ends up being 15. Let's erase that, and our answer is 15. Now, for the rest of these questions over here, I'm going to erase everything for a second. clear my annotations, we know this answer was 15. Now, how can we use that information to get the next one? Well, 75% is just 3 times, whoops, I wrote percent, so my answer is 15. So if I simply multiply by 3, I'm going to get 75%. So 15 times 3 is 45. So you can use prior answers to get future answers if they're multiples. Let's look at question number 5 now. Find the cost of each item on sale. Each item has a 15% sales tax added to the sale price. The coat is 55% off of 90. So first we have to take the $90, take off whatever 55% is. Then we're going to get our sale price. Then once we have our sale price, we're going to have to add 15% sale tax. So it's 2 steps. So first we're going to do 0.55, which is 55%, off of, so multiplying by 90. So off to the side here, 90 times 0.55, 5 times 0 is 0, 9 times 5 is 45, carry down a 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 9 is 45, add it all up together, 2 decimal places from the right, so I know I'm going to put my decimal here, 2 places in. So I'm going to be taking off from $90, I'm going to subtract $49.50 because that's how much I'm taking off. That's going to be, let's get my calculator, so 90 minus 49.50 is $40.50. That's my sale price. Now to that sale price I have to add an extra 15%. So we now need to find 15% of $40.50. So we change our 15% into 0.15. Of is a multiplication sign and multiply it by 40/50. Let's do that on the right side here. So 40/50 multiplied by 0.15. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 0 is 0 plus 2, so 2. 5 times 4 is 20. Bring down a 0 for the first play for the 1 here. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 0 is 0. And 1 times 4 is 4. Now we're going to add. Adding. And 2 decimal places, 2 decimal places. So 4 decimal places. That's where my decimal is going to go. So 6.075. Here's where I want my decimal to stop. So because 5 is above, it's 5 or above, that's going to turn into 6.08. We round the 7 up. So my tax is going to be $6.08. So I have to add that, my tax, to my $40.50. Let's do that over here. I'm going to erase a little bit. And here we go. So my total price will be $40.50 plus my $6.08. So 8, 5, 6, and 4. And there's my final price. So this is a 2-step problem. You've got to be really clear and make sure you've placed everything nice and neatly in their spaces.